Hey everyone, this is Faiza and welcome back to my new video. In this video, I'm going to be doing something a little different. I want to show you guys how, I'm going to not just show you, I'm going to tell you 12 tips of how to take good pictures or look good on a camera. This is something that I worked on when I started first blogging 2.5-3 years back. I'll be honest, the poses or the smile, everything didn't come to me right away. It did take me some practice. So over time, I feel now I would say that I've overcome that, and now when someone asks me how to pose, I can actually teach them, or I think I'm an expert at it myself. So if you guys want to learn how I go ahead and how I'm able to get good shots in the photos, or how I'm able to smile really well in the photos, so keep on watching the videos and stay tuned. So girls, first tip first, get inspiration from other bloggers or models, or anyone that you are inspired by. So when I first started blogging, I remember I still do that. I would just on Instagram, you're actually able to go and actually save photos now. So I would actually save all the poses or all the looks that I wanted to achieve myself, and I would keep saving them. I would just come back to them when it was time to take photos, and I would just do that. So for example, if I go on my Instagram right now, there's actually I'm clicking on the 3 bars here, and it says save. So when I actually click on that, I'm actually have folders where I actually have photos for outfit photos, or for looks, or for makeup looks. So I actually have everything saved up in different folders just so I can remember them. So when I come back to them, it just gives me inspiration or something to look forward to. So the second tip would be actually very basic, but it's something, it's actually a basic tip on how to smile. So I remember when I would smile and when I would be posing, and then when I had to pose for like 20-30 seconds or for a long time, my jaws, they would become stiff, and my smile, which would end up looking fake. For example, if I'm doing this right now, so over time, within like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, it starts fading away, and I actually have to maintain that. So for me to actually hold onto a longer smile, what I would do is I would close my eyes like this, take a deep breath, open my eyes, and it just gives me a fresh start. So, and then I would smile like this, and that would actually, I guess, that would last me longer than when someone just told me to smile right away. So I feel that if I'm taking a longer breath, I'm just taking sinking everything in, and then I'm posing, the smile lasts longer. That's something that has worked for me in the past, and that's a technique that I still use at the moment as well. Third tip would be when you want to laugh in a photo, in like a blogging photo or any type of photo, you gotta have expressions. And for me to laugh personally, I gotta think of something funny. So what I do is, for example, I'm gonna just throw it out there, my brother's smelly socks. So if I think about something like that, it makes me smile, and then right away I'm able to just bring a laugh on my face, and that's how I'm able to get shots with me laughing in the photo. So if you have any idea, for example, I don't know, my baby's diapers. See, that actually made me laugh right now. So if I'm thinking of something funny, a laugh will come to me right away, and that's how I'm able to laugh into photos. So if you want to laugh at something longer, think of, I guess, something funny over and over again. I don't know, try something along those lines. I'm pretty sure it'll work for you guys as well. For tip number 4, so growing up, I would also try to smile like this. That's because in my head I would be thinking, oh, cheese, I would be saying the word cheese in my head, and I would be smiling like this. And I feel that it actually brings out a forced smile rather than a natural smile. So don't use the word cheese. Think of something light, because I feel like when you're doing the word cheese, you're just trying too hard. So I'm gonna say, well, smile. Smile, when I'm thinking of like a light word, I don't know, for me, when I said smile, I felt that was something light. I felt it was a light word. It just instantly brought out a light smile in me. So smile, it's not fake and it's not forced either. So think of a word, or I watched another video where they were telling you that think of something that makes you happy. So it wasn't in another video, and what made the person happy was money. So whenever she used the word money, again, natural smile will just come at her. So I thought that was pretty funny, but actually that actually works as well. So think of something that makes you happy. Family, money, you know, anything like that, or anything along those lines, that will definitely work. So try that as well. So tip number 5 would be to try practicing in a mirror. Just focus on the looks that, or the poses or the smiles that work for you, and try practicing them, because you will get better at it over time. And that being said, with mirror, also make sure to practice those poses, because some poses may not work or they may not look good in photos, but some poses will look good in photos, right? So try practicing in the mirror to see which one actually works better in the photos. 1 or 2 poses I'll suggest is for standing up poses is to just don't stand with your legs closed like this. Make sure your feet are wide apart. That actually, I guess, makes you look taller. Even if you're a short person like me, it will make you look taller. So try something along those lines as well. Number 6, this is something I used to do when I was little, and when someone told me to smile at the camera, they'd be like, look in the lens, or look into the camera, look into the camera. So I would look directly into the camera. I would be focusing way too hard, and because of that I would actually lose my natural smile or laugh or whatever I was aiming to do. So when you're actually looking at the camera, just try to relax and don't focus too hard on the lenses or where you're supposed to be looking, because when you focus too hard, you actually end up losing that natural smile or the laugh or whatever you're trying to achieve. So I don't know, right now I'm looking at the lenses right now, and I'm just trying to just, you know, I'm just relaxed, I'm just like smiling, you know, looking here and there, right? But I'm not I guess I'm not focusing too hard into the lenses. Tip number 7 will be, again, that actually is related to the mirror. So when you are practicing for poses, make sure you have about, I don't know, 3 to 5 go-to looks for standing poses, and for, like, I guess, for facial expressions as well. So for example, expressions that have worked for me in the past is just like smiling like this in the camera, you know, just doing something like this with my fingers, or doing something like this, or, you know, just doing something with my hair like this, you know, just holding my hair. Again, I'm not holding them, I'm just creating an illusion that I am, but I'm actually not holding my hair. Or just like, you know, laughing, well, not, I don't look up too much when I'm taking the photo on the camera, but I'm like laughing like this, or, you know, just have like a simple smile like this, you know, or just bring your shoulders up like this, you know. So those are my 4 to 5 go-to facial expressions. So even for standing poses or for blogging poses, make sure you have 4 to 5 to-go looks as well. Again, that goes back to the first part, which is get inspiration from other photos or from other bloggers or people you are inspired from, and that'll just literally give you a really good head start as well. In the beginning, when I first started blogging, I always had this problem with my hands. I just didn't know what to do with my hands, and that would just, I don't know, I would try holding the purses, but that wouldn't just look really good. So I mean, I did try posing with the purses in different ways, but I felt that was too basic. So you need to, like, you know, just loosen up a little, you know, just play around or do something just to keep your hands occupied. For example, I'm just gonna be giving you 2 to 3 really good examples here. So if I'm standing, you know, I guess touch your hair like this, you know, just to keep your hands occupied. Okay, so I just zoomed out of the video and I just moved to a more walkable space. So do something like this, because whenever I'm holding a skirt, I know you guys are not, okay, I think you guys can see better now. So what I do with my skirt is I'll just hold it here, and I'll tell my photographers to take continuous shots, and just, you know, I'll just, you know, go like this with my skirt, or go like this, or, you know, just play around, I guess, right? So when you're doing that, I guess it keeps your hands occupied, and the shots end up looking, I guess, a bit more natural. Or if you're wearing jeans, you know, you can put your hands in the pocket as well, or, you know, you can do something with your clutch, or if you have, I guess, shades on, so you can just hold your shades like this, you know. Different ways. I mean, there's so many things, but just keep your hands occupied so they don't look unnatural. This brings me to my next step, which is don't look too stiff. Like I said, move around, play around, just don't stand too still, because when you start getting stiff, you start getting uncomfortable, and your smile or everything that you're doing just starts looking a little too fake. So I guess, you know, yeah, move around, you know, just try to do something. Just keep your body relaxed and just keep it moving, because the moment you stand still for a blogging photo, I just feel that you end up losing, I guess, the actual shot that you're trying to get, unless you're taking like real standing shots and then you know the poses that you're going for. But then other than that, just loosen up, just play around a little, you know. I feel if you do that, you're able to get much better photos as well. That I do all the time, because again, as I mentioned, I'm a little short, and when the photos are being taken, I'm gonna just put two examples up here, so you guys can see and you guys can compare them. So the one on the left is the one that my photographer took when I was looking directly at the camera, and he had the camera like up here, and he was just, I guess, taking the photo. But when he took the camera and then he just tried to take it like this, I guess he was holding the camera up, it actually made me look really taller, and it made me look like, oh, I had like really skinny legs and whatnot, and I guess I'm a really tall person. But it just doesn't, it's not just about looking taller. I feel that it adds a lot of emphasis on what you're wearing, like the boots or the leggings or the jeans, so it actually brings out a lot of that. Not to mention if you're wearing like a jacket or clothes or whatever, that actually, I feel that if you're taking a photo from the bottom, or by sitting down and just holding the camera up like this, it actually ends up looking much better. I can't emphasize on this enough. Good lighting is key here. It's crucial. It's so important. I always take my photos in natural light. Whenever I have tried taking photos in, like, I guess in indoor lights or at night, it just doesn't turn out that good. It can, but it doesn't work for me. The reason is that natural lighting actually brings out like all the proper colors and everything you bring. It brings out the best in you. So right now I'm making this video right now, and it's 3 p.m. and I have the windows open, and this is all the light that I need at the moment. I don't have any lights on, because if I had the indoor light on, it would actually ruin this video right now. So again, the light is coming from the window and it's natural lighting, and everything just looks good. Last but not least, guys, one important tip that I would give to anyone is just to be as confident as possible. If you're not confident, nothing that I just taught you in the last 11 tips would actually make sense. I mean, just be confident, just be yourself, just know what you're doing, and just don't confuse yourself. Just be as confident as you are when it comes to poses, or when it comes to standing or facial expressions or whatever. Know what you're doing, because once you know what you're doing, you will actually look good in photos. Guys, these are all the tips that I have for these are all the tips that I have for looking good in photos or for blogging photos. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Make sure to check out my Instagram. I'm gonna point up here, because I'm going to try putting it up here, like right here, and this will, I guess, you guys can get some inspiration from my photos as well when it comes to photos or laughs. And yeah, so thank you for watching, guys. Stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll have videos coming every week, and yeah, stay tuned, guys, and I can't wait to see you guys next week. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care. Bye bye.